Our topic name is reproduction in lower and higher plants. In previous lecture, we learned the term pollinating agent and types of the pollinating agent, that is abiotic and biotic pollinating agent. For example, wind. Second example, water. Biotic pollinating agents are the insect, bird and bat. And in this lecture, we also know the names of this pollination: anemophily, hydrophily, entamophily, ornithophily, and chiropterophily. Today, in this lecture, we learn the term outbreeding devices. Outbreeding devices. You know the term pollination. Pollination means the transfer of pollen grain from anther to receptive stigma of same flower or another flower of same plant body or another plant body of same species or another species. This process is known as a pollination. And how many types of the pollination? Pollination classified into two types. First type is a self-pollination and second type is a cross-pollination. In self-pollination, same plant body is involved, and in cross-pollination, two different plant body, two different varieties involved. So, for variation and evolution, cross-pollination is responsible. Then, what is the term outbreeding devices? Outbreeding devices, those features which encourage or which promote the process of cross-pollination and which discourage, that is inhibit, the self-pollination. These features are called as a outbreeding devices. What is the meaning of outbreeding devices? Outbreeding devices are those features which encourage the cross-pollination and discourage the self-pollination. These features are known as a outbreeding devices. So, you know, for self-pollination, flowers are bisexual. In 11th standard, we learn various terms. For example, bisexual flower, for example, unisexual flower, pedicellate flower, sessile flower. What is the meaning of bisexual flower? Bisexual, that is when in a flower both male sex organ and female sex organ. Male sex organ, that is androecium, and female sex organ, that is gynoecium, present on a same flower. These type of the flower are known as a bisexual. Bi means two. How many sex organs are present in one flower? Two sex organs. Which two sex organs? First, male sex organ is known as a androecium, and second, female sex organ is known as a gynoecium. This flower is called as a bisexual. Example of the bisexual flower, for example, hibiscus, that is China rose. In hibiscus flower, both sex organ, that is androecium and gynoecium, are present. But to pollinating agents are not required. It takes place safely. So outbreeding devices means the features which encourage the cross pollination and which inhibit the self pollination. These features are known as outbreeding devices. For self-pollination, the condition of the flower is the flowers are the bisexual. What are the outbreeding devices for a cross-pollination? First, we see the heading of the outbreeding devices. First feature, this feature is called as a unique sexuality. First feature is known as a unique sexuality. Second feature, it is called as a dichogamy. Second feature is called as a dichogamy. Third outbreeding devices is called as a self incompatibility. Third outbreeding devices, these outbreeding devices is called as a self incompatibility. Then next outbreeding devices is called as a prepotency. Next outbreeding devices is a heterostyle, and last is a herpogamy. So these are the names of the outbreeding devices. State the names of the outbreeding devices. First outbreeding devices is the unisexuality. Second is a dichogamy. Third is a self incompatibility. Fourth is a prepotency. Then heterostyle. Then herpogamy. These are called as a outbreeding devices. Now we see the first outbreeding devices. These first outbreeding devices is known as a unique sexuality. What is the meaning of the unisexual? Bisexual means, bi means both. Both sex organs are present in flower. And unisexual means out of two, only one sex organ is present, then the flower are called as a unisexual flower, and this condition is called as a unisexuality. Unisexuality means either androecium or gynecium is present. But in bisexual flower, both the sex organ, that is androecium and gyneciums are present. For self-pollination, flowers are bisexual, and for cross-pollination, flowers are a unisexual. In unisexual flower, there are two types. First, monoecious, and second, dioecious. First, monoecious, and second, dioecious. Monoecious. What is the meaning of the monoecious? Monoecious means one plant consists of one male flower and another female flower. This plant body is known as a monoecious. And what is the meaning of dioecious? Dioecious means in some plant, male and female flowers are produced on a different plant body. That is, male plant body separate and female plant body separate. This condition is known as a dioecious, and these plants are known as a dioecious plant. Unisexuality, it is a outbreeding device which promote the process of the cross pollination. Unisexuality means plant consists only one type of a flower. Then there are the two types. First monoecious and second type is called as a dioecious. What is the meaning of the monoecious? Monoecious means plant appear both type of the flower on the same plant body, that is male flower and female flower. These plants are called as a monoecious plant, and dioecious plant means male plant body and female plant body present separately. That is, on male plant body male flowers are present, and on female plant body female flowers are present. This condition is known as a dioecious, and these plants are known as a dioecious plant. Then we learn some example of the monoecious plant. First example is a maize, second example is a cucurbit, and third example is a coconut. Give the example of the dioecious plant. First example papaya and second example mulberry. So first outbreeding devices is called as a unisexuality. Unisexuality promote the rate of the cross pollination. Unisexuality means in flower in plant body only one type of the flowers are present. But here two conditions, that is monoecious and dioecious. Monoecious means plant body consists two type of the flower, that is male flower and female flower. These plants body are called as a monoecious. And what is dioecious? Dioecious means male plant body and female plant body present separately. On male plant body male flowers are present, on female plant body female flowers are present. Example of the monoecious plant, for example maize, second example cucurbit, and dioecious plant papaya, and second example mulberry. Then we learn the second outbreeding devices. This second outbreeding devices is called as a dichogamy. In self-pollination, we learn the term homogamy. Homo means same, and gamy means anther and stigma. The maturation period of androecium and gynoecium, that is anther and stigma, is same. This condition is known as a homogamy. Homogamy promote self-pollination, but dichogamy promote cross-pollination. What is the meaning of the dichogamy? What is the meaning of dichogamy? Dichogamy means the maturation period of both androecium and gynoecium is different. Then this outbreeding device is called as a dichogamy. Dichogamy means different, and homo means same. Maturation period of androecium and gynoecium is same. Then this condition is known as a homogamy. But homogamy promote self-pollination. Here the word is a dichogamy. Dichogamy means the maturation period of androecium and gynoecium is different, so it promote the cross pollination, or it encourage the process of the cross pollination. Here in dichogamy we learn the two terms. Which two terms? First term is known as a protandry, and second term is known as a protogamy. First term is a protandry, and second term it is also called as a protogamy. What is the meaning of protandry? What is the meaning of the protandry? Protandry means the maturation period of. Protandry means then this condition is known as a protandry, and this type of the flower are known as a protandrous flower. Dichogamy means the maturation period of androecium and gynoecium is different. Then this condition is called as a dichogamy. Dichogamy consists of how many types? Two types. First type is a protandry and second type is a protogamy. Protandry means the maturation period of androecium is earlier than the gynoecium. Then the flower are called as a protandrous flower. Example of the protandrous flower, for example, sunflower, cotton. And second term is a protogamy. What is the meaning of the protogamy? Protogamy. Here, the maturation period of gynoecium is earlier than the androecium. Here, maturation period of androecium is earlier than the gynoecium. And in protogamy, the maturation period of gynoecium is earlier than the androecium. So, this you understand these two terms in dichogamy. First term is a protandry and second term is called as a protogamy. Protandry means the maturation period of androecium is earlier than the gynoecium. And what is protogamy? Protogamy means the maturation period of gynoecium is earlier than the androecium. So, this type of the flower are called as a protandrous and this type of the flower is called as a protogynous. Example of the protandrous flower is sunflower, cotton. And example of the protogynous flower is ficus and gloriosa. First example ficus and second example, this second example is called as a gloriosa. So, outbreeding devices, first outbreeding devices is the unisexuality. Second outbreeding devices is called as a dichogamy. Unisexuality promote the cross pollination. Dichogamy promote the cross pollination. Unisexuality means only one type of the flower is present. And it also consists of two types. First type is a monoecious and second type is a dioecious. Monoecious means on a same plant body both male and female flowers are present. And what is the meaning of the dioecious? Dioecious means male flower present on male plant body and female flowers are present on the female plant body. Second dichogamy, meaning of the dichogamy, the maturation period of androecium and gynoecium is different. Here we also learn the two terms. First term is called as a protandry and second term is known as a protogamy. Protandry means the maturation period of androecium is earlier than the gynoecium, and protogamy means the maturation period of gynoecium is earlier than the androecium. Example of the protandrous flower, for example, sunflower, cotton. Example of the protogynous flower, for example, ficus. And second example is a gloriosa. Then we learn the third outbreeding devices. These outbreeding devices is called self-incompatibility. This outbreeding device is called as a self-incompatibility. Self-incompatibility means we know pollination means transfer of pollen grain deposited on the stigma. When pollen grain deposited on the stigma, pollen grain is germinate. But in self-incompatibility, germination of pollen on stigma of same flower is inhibited, that is prevented. So here self-pollination does not take place. Germination of pollen on stigma of different flower is accepted, but when pollen grain of same flower is deposited on this stigma, then it is inhibited. This is called as a self-incompatibility. It is a genetic mechanism. It is a genetic mechanism which inhibits the process of the self-pollination. So self-incompatibility means germination of pollen grain on stigma of same flower is inhibited. This outbreeding device is called as a self-incompatibility. So first outbreeding device is known as a unisexuality. Unisexual consists of two conditions. First monoecious and second dioecious. Third second outbreeding devices is called as a dipogamy. Dipogamy means maturation period of androecium and gynoecium is different. There are also two conditions. First condition is a protandry and second condition is known as a protogamy. Protandry means maturation period of androecium is earlier than the gynoecium. For example, sunflower and cotton. Protogamy means the maturation period of the gynoecium is earlier than the androecium. So self-pollination does not take place. So it promotes the process of the cross-pollination. Example is a ficus and gloriosa. And third outbreeding device is known as a self-incompatibility. That is, it is a genetic mechanism in which germination of pollen on the stigma of same flower is inhibited. This outbreeding device is known as a self-incompatibility. Next, it is called as a prepotency. What is the meaning of the prepotency? Prepotency means when on the stigma pollen grain of another flower falls, then it germinates rapidly. But when pollen grain of same flower is deposited on this stigma, then germination takes place very slowly. This condition is known as a prepotency. Prepotency means the pollen grain of other flower germinate. Same flower germinate slowly, but other pollen grain of other flower germinate rapidly. For example, apple. So first unisexuality, second dipogamy, third self-incompatibility, fourth prepotency, then next heterostyle. Hetero means different. In heterostyle, these outbreeding devices seen in a primose flower. Primose flower consists of two or three types of the flower. And here the position of the stigma and anther is different. So self-pollination is inhibited and cross-pollination is promoted. These outbreeding devices is known as a heterostyle. Heterostyle is, for example, primose. Primose flower consists of two or three types of the flower, and in this flower or in heterostyle, the position of the stigma and anther are different. That is, stigma and anther are placed at a different level. So self-pollination is avoided and it increases the or promote the process of the cross-pollination. Then next last outbreeding devices is known as a herpogamy. Herpogamy, it is a mechanical device to prevent self-pollination in a bisexual flower. Bi means two sex organ. Two sex organ, that is androecium and gynoecium. So herpogamy, it is the outbreeding device which inhibit the self-pollination in bisexual flower. Example of the herpogamy is Calotropis. So these are the outbreeding devices which encourage the cross-pollination and discourage or inhibited the self-pollination. First, unisexuality, second, dipogamy, third, self-incompatibility, fourth, prepotency, then heterostyle, and last, herpogamy. So, in next lecture, we learn the pollen pistil interaction. Thank you.